Okay, welcome to the State of Thought, where today we're gonna talk about Pokemon. It's gonna be a fun topic. We're gonna talk about where did Pokemon come from, and then we're gonna talk about where Pokemon is now, and then where Pokemon's going. We got Ben. Ben's a good buddy of mine who loves Pokemon. He'll talk a little bit about the stuff, and we're gonna have a casual conversation. We're gonna talk about how to make money.
I like the way you're caressing that Eevee.
It's like a pet, cause I got a cat.
Oh,
I
that's
love-
so cute.
I love my cats. We have 3 cats, me and Becky.
You should name them after. Never
No,
mind.
we maybe next time.
Yeah, next time.
But no, we're gonna talk about Pokemon. It's gonna be fun. That's the idea. We appreciate the feedback based on the other videos. People who said, "Hey, you know what? It was hard to hear Pratik and Alex." So what we did was we bought some new mics, so now you can hear them properly. I did it. I honestly did you guys a favor, so you don't have to hear them. But due to popular demand, now you get to hear them.
Yeah,
so
that's why we're keeping them on the couch.
huh?
That's why we're couch casting.
That's where
Oh, yes.
we're couch. Yeah, we're couch casting.
Say that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be good. So apologies for the other videos if you can't really hear them, but you know what? Your feedback matters to us as long as it's good feedback, and then we'll take it into consideration. So that's what we did. So we bought some mics. So apologies, and looking forward to future videos where you'll see different guests. So in this today, we're gonna have Ben. So we'll have different people that come and hang out with me on the chair, and that's kind of the idea of the guest segment. So what's up?
I'm excited
Yeah, right.
because when we talk about Pokemon, I get
You're
excited.
Ben loves
you know?
Pokemon.
Do I?
So, well, I don't know. So, I mean, I grew up. We were just talking about it off before we were recording that. When I grew up, once upon a time, you go home from school. It was like 3:30. It would be like Pokemon would play, and then after Pokemon, it'd be like Digimon or whatever,
Yeah.
and then it'd be Yu-Gi-Oh, and then it'd be like Dragon Ball,
Beyblade.
Beyblades. It was like the best. Like that was like the golden age of growing up, where you went home.
No
And
other
you
care
just,
in the world.
yeah, you just like, you know, you go home.
Yeah.
Your parents are like, "Are you gonna do homework?" And I'm like, "I'll get to it."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
first-
You're
how is
Asian.
he gonna go through the drill?
Yeah, you gotta throw the drill. You gotta spend 2
Because
hours.
we couldn't rewind back then.
I'm busy for next
No,
week.
you
I
couldn't
have-
rewind.
No, it was
I have
on the
back-to-back
show.
projects.
Yeah. You had to be there ready.
Oh,
Yeah, there was always the best too when Pokemon played, and they had marathons.
Oh,
The marathons was the best,
dude,
where-
I missed out on homework because of that.
yeah. So okay, so where did? But I think Pokemon started from a video game.
It's from a video game. From some guy.
Did you play it?
He's just a random guy. You know what? That version never made it out until he started talking to a bunch of people. And then, you know, he's the guy who created Game Freak. And
So
it's
what was
funny.
the very first that came out? Was it Blue and Red? Was that the original, right?
Yeah.
Blue and Red were the original.
I don't
Pokemon
remember,
games.
honestly. It's so old. It was like
You
1996.
guys ever play it?
I played Yellow. That was probably the oldest one I played.
Oh yeah, because you're younger than me,
Am I?
and you're younger
We're
than
the
me,
same
Pratik.
age.
So you guys never played Red or Blue on Game Boy Color? No. Man, it was the best because there was this cheat where you can get this Pokemon called Missing No,
Mm-hmm.
where you can multiply your items and you don't have to work for it. It was like the best.
So you're just breaking games ever since you're a child?
Anyways, I digress my age.
Yeah.
Huh? Anyway, so moving on. So I just came from I came from a game, and then sorry, now I gotta think about where I was going with that because
No
I was
worries.
like all about my cheating
Well, 'cause-
Pokemon.
Yeah, you seem to like, hacking.
No, I think Pokemon games I think Pokemon games now are still really popular.
Yeah,
You
you,
know what I
you'd be
mean?
the type of guy who like starts finessing kids if
So
you
did
were
you-
to collect Pokemon now. You're just beating the system.
Yeah. So we all grew up on Pokemon. We all like watched the TV show. They had like a dozen movies.
Oh yeah, hundreds.
So like now when you're a kid, did you collect stuff too? Like did you guys ever buy Pokemon cards and stuff?
But Ben, are you a collector or you're an investor?
I'm a hoarder.
Okay.
I do a little bit of both. What defines a collector? And
Collector is just I think somebody who doesn't buy anything just because there is a monetary value to it, but rather like you know what, I want to collect like a set of cards. I want to collect like cars or whatever.
right.
So if I'm collecting something, I am not looking at it like to sell it in
Yeah.
future, right? So you started off as like collecting, or you were thinking about, oh, this might hold a value in future.
Yeah, I think most of us started as collectors, right? We just wanted our favorite Pokemon. Actually, back then we would trade for Pokemon with, higher HP or just anything that was shiny.
Oh yeah.
But
Did you ever
nowadays-
actually play the game?
Yeah.
Like,
but-
did you? I never understood the rules.
Oh, the
of
TCG?
Pokemon. Yeah, of like.
Oh, nobody did when we were younger.
Yeah,
We just made up
I
our
think
own rules.
That was how
Yeah.
trading card games worked. You
Yeah.
just make up your own rules.
It was too complicated.
It was too complicated.
But yeah, I would
higher
say
power and you just trade it, right?
no, exactly.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
traded.
Bigger
Or
numbers means
Yeah,
better.
bigger number better.
Bigger number better.
Bigger number
Whatever
always
was the
the better.
coolest, where Pokemon was the coolest.
Yeah.
I think that's where it all started. But nowadays, because Pokemon has been like inflated to the next dimension, think about it this way: if you're holding like a $700 card, is it the same as before when every card was worth pennies? And now, would you just be willing to give it away, knowing that it's 7 bills?
Yeah.
That's why I think like if we talk about where Pokemon was, there's a group of people that grew on Pokemon.
There was humility.
It was humility. It was humble. It was fun.
It's just part of our whole childhood.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
that generation is where we are with Pokemon now. You know what I mean? Like Pokemon is an interesting thing because I know that it was really funny is because like I like collecting TCG before, like Magic and
Oh, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. And when Pokemon skyrocketed, Becky was like, "Go look for your cards.
Yeah,
Go look for your cards."
they could be worth a fortune.
I'm sure like everyone now that's like the ages of 30 to 40 is trying to go back home to their,
Their
mom's,
mom's-
yeah, their mom's attic,
Yeah.
trying to look for their cards that they stashed in a book.
Oh yeah, or some random bin.
Yeah, like the timeline I think is like this. Like we were watching Pokemon as like cartoon on Cartoon Network, right? And then in 2015, 2016, the game came out where like everybody installed Pokemon on their phones and then
Oh,
they started
Pokemon Go.
collecting
Yeah.
Pokemon and playing it physically, right?
Yeah.
But even at that stage, like when that happened, app came out, nobody was thinking that we're gonna make money out of it. Like I know myself, my friends, and I still know a lot of people who still go around, they gather in the city and they go for Pokemon hunt.
Yeah, it was the
But-
closest word of world peace.
Even at that point in like 2016, 15, 17, when this whole thing started, I never thought of like, oh, people will hold like hundreds of thousands of dollars in Pokemon.
But that's the thing
cards.
is that's why we're saying like in the past nobody would have known that.
Mm-hmm.
But now there is. So does that change the way people feel about it? Is because I think the fun of it is that when you're growing up and you have something nostalgic, there's value in the meaning behind it.
it was innocent.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Exactly what Ben said. Like, you know, in stock market you buy penny stocks. And he was like, yeah, one day like my Shiba coin or my penny stocks will make me a millionaire or whatever, right? So think about whoever was just a Pokemon fanatic, or they were collecting cards, or they're just a collector, pure collector, right? They have emotional value to those cards. And then suddenly those penny stocks or those Pokemon cards, suddenly you got to know that you have a Charizard in your collection
With millions.
worth $500,000, right? How much? I think $16.5 million. The most expensive
was
Pokemon
Logan
card Charizard got
Paul's.
sold for $16.5 million.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's just shiny cardboard.
But it's
And-
because someone values that.
correct.
Which means that that person that values that card at $16 million is what really made it valued at $16.5 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the card itself is worth nothing,
Nothing.
right? Technically,
Yeah.
it's worth nothing, but someone has placed a value on it. So the person who purchased it for $16.5 million it might not be someone really young. It could be someone young
Or an investor.
or an investor or someone that grew up on Pokemon that really likes this Pokemon that feels that it's worth that price to pay for that Pokemon.
It's the same idea with crypto. I mean, Bitcoin intrinsically is worthless, but then we
Yeah.
It's in the air.
decided. Yeah,
Yeah.
we decided to
Bitcoin is
put
in the
value to it.
Yeah,
It's not like physical gold.
it's kind of worthless
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be willing to give away a single Bitcoin if you had one, would you?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's why like where it came from is pretty unique. Is because I had really humble upbringings,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then we got to touch it,
It's like
and
this.
now we've corrupted it.
Now we've become
10
greedy.
years ago, if like you owe me money and you're like, you know what, I don't have money to pay you back, but here's like take my
Here's a
Charizard.
Squirtle. Yeah, here's a Charizard. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's
Yeah,
still a
yeah.
card.
They're like, tell this joke to somebody else. Give me my money, right?
yeah.
That's what happened like 15 years with Bitcoin. I was like, somebody want to pay me $10? I was like, yeah, here's a Bitcoin. I was like, yeah, keep your Bitcoin. Give me my $10.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. So it's kind of crazy because like growing up on Pokemon and we all watched the show, we all watched the movie, and then suddenly now it is what it is. It's pretty crazy.
So are you saying the people who grew up with it are the ones who also ruined it?
I think I think the newer generation that wants to like Pokemon can't really like Pokemon the same way as someone that grew
course.
up on it. It's because like you can only love something if you spent a lot of time with it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the longer you spend with it, the more emotional value you've invested in it. And then there's that cost sunk fallacy.
I think that's the whole thing. Like, are you a collector or like you're an investor, right? If somebody like me who will start buying Pokemon cards, yes, there will be my childhood emotional value and something, but I'll be looking at the investment.
Yeah, the monetary.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
And that's kind of the thing is like, but growing up now, like at my age now, is like when I look at Pokemon, like if I was to buy Pokemon now, I probably wouldn't buy it for investment value,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
why like now if I want to enjoy Pokemon, I just buy the game because I
Yeah.
can actually then just enjoy the game, right? But the thing is like now it's like even if I had a kid and I want them to collect Pokemon, do I want them to go through that experience? Because I had a really good experience growing up, but that experience now is not the exact same experience. So then you think about the people now that try to get into Pokemon, what their experience is like, right?
Oh, the kids that are getting into it now, they're professional, like bargainers. It's like going to India. They're all pros. Sometimes
They're all pros
Yeah,
at what?
pros at bartering. There's like 5-year-olds. These guys are absolute menaces. They know how to bargain better than like a sales associate.
Yeah,
And then they look at you with their doggy eyes, and then you can't help but forgive
same,
them.
Same like sneakerheads.
Yeah.
Like when people were buying Jordans in 80s and 90s, they never thought of like these will be like thousands of dollars and people will smell and figure out the value of it.
Knock on the sole.
They smell it?
Yeah, sniff
Oh, yeah,
test
they sniff
to
it
see if they're real
See if it's real.
from like factory glue.
And
We-
I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen with Pokemon cards too. They're gonna smell like.
I know that
they're
there's a way to
garbage.
test it, but we will test it after to see if what I bought.
We're gonna sniff
I'll
them.
talk about why I bought Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Huh?
You bought Pokemon cards?
I want you to
I'm pretty
sniff
sure
the Pokemon.
Ben can sniff one of them. I was like, yeah, this is not real. Bro.
Oh
This is
yeah,
fake.
It's just
No,
cocaine.
100%.
It's just cocaine.
Replica.
It would require me to taste it a little bit though.
Yeah. So you started as a collector, right? Like collector,
Well,
hoarder, whatever.
But maybe
I
he
would
started.
say-
We all started just liking the show.
Exactly. I just started it because I liked Pokemon. And
But-
like all things, you just start doing it as a hobby.
But where you find yourself now, like now,
So-
you will say, I see a monetary value. I can invest more money into it. Like, what do you think?
So it's funny because, being Asian and going through that Asian upbringing, your parents would never agree with spending $5-8 on a pack of Pokemon cards.
Oh,
Even-
it's true.
yeah.
even if
Totally.
it's for like a child's
There were
enjoyment,
like we all have
right?
immigrant parents that
Bro,
work
yeah.
hard, man. It'd be like the stupidest thing you can do.
100%. You were
Yeah.
wasting
You're
money.
bleeding right away.
Yeah, it wouldn't. If anything, I
Or
got
you
fake
just,
cards.
or you just thought about it.
yeah.
You just had
Yeah,
the idea
exactly.
and you'd be hit.
Yeah.
So because of that, I was never able to really own many Pokemon cards. But now, growing up, I have adult money that I get to spend on child
Yeah,
toys.
Yeah.
And it's great
Whatever
because
makes you happy.
no, exactly.
That's
a lot
why
of
you
it
can
is
eat dessert
nostalgia.
before dinner now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like we start with dessert. Like our director just drinks a bubble tea every time we shoot. Like literally.
He's got a sweet tooth.
That's just
I
how he works.
I think that
We're not gonna mention the name.
you won't mention the name. He gatekeeps it, but that's the joy of. I agree, man. Like being an adult, but that's why it's interesting that Pratik's like, where do you see yourself now? Because where you came from was we all came from the same humble Pokemon beginning, where it was like,
Yeah, we're pretty much same generation sitting here.
yeah.
We have seen the golden days of Pokemon broadcasted. Ash Ketchum got introduced and all that kind of stuff.
Misty. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, bro,
Misty.
Pikachu,
God.
and the second generation came out, and then
Then it
that
started getting
came out.
confusing.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
names started
Oh,
getting
right?
worse.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that you can still follow from Pokemon from 25 years ago and 25 years now is probably the fact that the Poke Center is still the same and they still probably have the same nurse. I think Nurse
Yeah.
Joy, and nothing's
Nurse
changed
Joy,
then.
Pokemon Center lady, and Ash has never aged.
Yeah, didn't they retire Ash?
That guy is immortal.
He really is.
Yeah.
Actually, there was always a meme that always popped up was like jobs require Ash Ketchum experience. He's
What does
like
that mean?
13 with 25 years of experience. And that was like the job requirement on like you see like on LinkedIn and stuff is like this is what companies expect now for you to be 13 with 25 years experience.
That's literally what LinkedIn is.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in the future.
Yeah. But yeah, if we were to bring it back to what do I do now, I think I have to unfortunately invest a little bit in order to enjoy the hobby because of how expensive and ludicrous this community has become. It's like anything, right? If you wanted to just try to make a living and let's say you have a camera addiction, there's no way you can really just keep buying cameras
Yeah.
without funding it.
That's true.
So I think it's the same as any hobby.
Yeah, anything like sneakerheads is the same thing. Collect sneakers and they're like worth thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's toxic.
Yeah.
That's for
Yeah.
certain.
So then,
But people getting returns too.
100%.
would you ever go back if you had the choice to go back in time and relive Pokemon the way that maybe the guy who created Pokemon kind of maybe thought about it was maybe he created it for to have his own TV show, but like a lot of passion projects start with just wanting to do something.
Do you actually know why he created the game?
Oh God, no.
No, it's actually
is it really
it's pretty
good?
wholesome. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He
let's
actually
hear
always
about it.
loved catching bugs when he was younger.
They love that, man.
Yeah,
Like
he
the
liked-
beetles.
Yeah,
Japanese
yeah,
people
exactly.
love collecting
Yeah.
Most
beetles.
of the Pokemons are like they resemble some kind of animal that is discovered or not discovered. Like I was reading somewhere that a lot of Pokemons that are like Pokemons, they discover new species and they figure out, oh, this is a Pokemon. So it's the whoever guy like introduced it or invented it. I'm pretty sure he was like a big fan of like different species like bugs or animals or whatever, and he just replicated it and made a Pokemon version out of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. He turned his hobby into a game. And then because of him, we now have Pokemon. So we can hate or thank him for.
I think
For the
growing
last
up on
30
it was
years.
the best though, man. Like
Yeah.
looking back, looking to the past and when Pokemon began, man, like it was fun, man. It was a great way to, get into Japanese grind fest games where you gotta, you catch a Pokemon, you don't leave the beginning zone
You get to
until your
train them.
Pokemon is so strong,
Yeah.
and then what you do is you steamroll everybody, and then you get all the way to the end and you don't use a single item.
And I think Nintendo played well too. Like Nintendo when they introduced the app where like you're turning on your location and like just physically walking and going through different areas in your like where you're living in a neighborhood and trying to catch a Pokemon. That was crazy. Like I saw my friend randomly standing in middle of a street and just on his phone for 15 minutes.
Their eyes are glued to
And I
the
literally
screen.
like texted
Was it in
my
India?
friend's mom that he's going crazy. Yeah. Literally.
In India?
Yeah.
In India.
Oh yeah.
Is your friend still alive?
Oh yeah. He lives in Langley.
Oh, wow.
surprised he
he's
made it,
he's
dude.
local.
Bro, he was
He's standing still in India is like
42, 43 degrees Celsius. Summers, peak summers. He will be in the middle of a street trying to catch a Snorlax or something.
Hey, Snorlaxes are sick.
See, there you go.
Snorlax
I
are
get
the
it.
best.
I get it.
Snorlaxes are the best.
If I were to be a Pokemon, I'd probably be a Snorlax.
Yeah. And then we will think like he have lost it. He's like gone crazy in his like early 20s.
Well, he obviously knew what he's doing. He's here
Oh,
now.
So, if you went back to your childhood
Mhm.
and you know what, if you knew what Pokemon would be now, because we're talking about where Pokemon came from and how we grew up with Pokemon, what would you do differently? Would you do anything differently? Would you change the way the game is played? Would you?
I would have
collect-
stolen more cards as a child. I should have.
That's an investor talking.
Oh shit!
Yeah, knowing what it is now, I would have
Man, it's
stolen more
changed.
cards.
And
Money
then he
can do a lot of things.
and then he
Really
put it in his
can't.
favorite Harry Potter book.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just hide them,
Yeah.
stash it. If I were to change anything, I don't think I would because I like the rawness of the game and the community that it's created. I actually think there is a bit of beauty behind all of this toxicity and greediness when it comes to collecting and
I
investing.
mean, man, it's fun, man. Like,
Yeah.
life is boring anyways.
You gotta
if
add
you can
some
figure out
spice.
something that can keep you busy and make,
Yeah.
make life fun, or give you
That's
like
what we
some
have.
kind of kick, I think it's okay. It's
That's
good.
why we have a state of thought.
Yeah,
is because
that's pretty much it.
it's fun. It's
Nice sponsor. State of thought.
we don't make any money, so
No,
I don't
we
know
really
what
don't.
you sponsoring. This is charity work.
Hey, I'm not getting
This is-
paid for this.
Huh?
Yeah, I realize I don't get paid for this.
Yeah, you weren't gonna get paid.
That's fine.
Where do you see the future?
The
What do you
future of
think?
Pokemon?
Next 5 years, Pokemon.
It's an interesting story. It's actually the 30th anniversary for Pokemon right now.
Oh wow.
And historically speaking, every 5 years, Pokemon kind of blows up.
Also,
a little
Pokemon
bit more
is
than before.
actually like as old as me. I'm 30,
yes.
32.
Yeah, if not older.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. I actually have the same birthday as Pokemon.
There we go.
Sick.
But I think Pokemon will still continue to grow and it'll stay. It may die down in the next couple years because this imaginary bubble for the market is kind of becoming a little ridiculous. But I think we're going to see the same thing in 5 to 10 years because our generation is still going to be around, unfortunately. But maybe then our kids will be able to enjoy it.
Which is a really good segment because the next episode we'll talk about we talked about where it came from. Now we're going to talk about how it is here, how did it get here, what it's like now in today's time. So then we can open some packs and then we can see if we can retire.
We to gamble?
We get to gamble. And we'll talk about gambling because
Yeah,
it
why
is an
not?
addiction, right?
Oh, 100%. Most
So we'll
people.
talk about that. And then to our friends and viewers that are tuning in, stay curious.
What does that mean?
It means that the esode's done. That means Pratik can stop talking.
Oh, damn.
Huh? Because if
I was
we
ready
don't
to
stay-
keep going.
if we don't stay curious, Pratik will continue on the conversation, which is perfect.
What if you no
But
longer?
that's the ending sign,
So what if you no longer have a state of thought?
huh?
What if
I
you no
always have
longer-
a state of thought because me and Pratik have a state of thought forever because we talk too much.
I also have a state of thought right now. Would you like to hear it?
Yes,
Well, it's more so. Do you know what the name of the first Pokemon is, or which was the first Pokemon?
you told us,
I did.
but entertain the fact that this could be B-roll or not B-roll. But now we're just shooting the shit. We'll move on to the state of couch later.
state of
That's the
Empty thoughts.
a state of thought after hours.
afterthoughts.
Afterthoughts.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
A
I was,
state
like,
of
talking
afterthoughts.
about, like, what should we do after where we're just like digressing, and maybe we'll eat like snacks and stuff. And
We just get a Big Mac.
oh yeah, Big Mac. I
Oh,
love Big Macs.
I mean, sure, we can do a Big
Oh, I thought you
Mac.
said Big Mac.
I said Big Back,
Oh, I thought you said Big
but
Mac.
it's the same thing.
I love Big Macs.
It's
Oh,
the same
man,
idea.
Funny man. Okay, so tell us the first name of the Pokemon. For those that didn't know, maybe Simmer didn't know.
Do I have to cut this?
No, I don't know. Whatever. Just say what you want to say.
Ride on.
We already finished it. What?
Yes, yeah, ride on.
Right on.
Ride on this.
Oh
I'm sorry.
my
Hey,
god.
unironically though, it is the first Pokemon
Yeah.
ever created.
Huh?